never eaten pets. Let me translate that. Nous pas sans manger animal. Nous pas sans manger pet. Nous met Trump. Tell Trump to go back where he came from. Tell him to take his wife where she came from. We don't eat pets. We've never eaten pets. Stop disrespecting our people. We refuse. We belong here just like anyone. You see our skin? We're as black as anybody else. We are determined to stay right here, and we will vote. We will vote. Hell yeah. We will vote. We will vote. We will vote. We will vote. That's what we will do. We will vote, my man. We will vote. We will vote. We will vote. And we will win this election. We will win this election.
Thank you for your time. I'm out here today with legislator Szilagyi of Nassau County, who is the first Haitian legislator on Long Island protesting here at the Trump rally. Can you tell me a little bit more about why you decided to come out?
Thank you so much. We're here gathered with hundreds and if not thousands of our friends coming to denounce the racist, false, terrorizing statements made by former President Trump and Senator J.D. Vance and others. It is unacceptable. We have to clear the record here. It is untrue what they're saying about the Haitian community. I'm here to make sure that also we're asking for more resources when it comes to mental health issues and also asking for Haitians to get more protections because this is not the first time. We've seen this happen again and again. During the 90s, the 80s, Haitians are continued to be used as a political football, and it's very dangerous.
I mean, Senator Vance said to bring attention to, he'll create stories if he has to bring attention to this migrant issue. What's your reaction to that?
That's completely devastating that a U.S. senator is openly admitting to being fraudulent. He's an attorney to my understanding. I will reach out to the Ohio Bar Association asking them to revoke his license because he's admitting to making a fraudulent statement. You cannot do that. He has caused upheaval in his own district in Ohio, in Springfield. We must ask for better leaders. We need leaders who are going to unite our country and not divide our country.
Let me ask, this is also coming on the heels of a time where there's a migrant crisis here in New York City, where there's an issue where it's very touchy for New Yorkers as the budget in New York City is being swamped by this. What's your reaction to people who say we need to tamp down on the migration because we have a migrant crisis?
Well, we have to address that issue, and I'm very confident that Vice President Kamala Harris will get that done without a Congress that's meddling and always interfering. Hopefully we're going to take back the Congress as well. But it is an issue that has been made worse by the Republicans. It was the Republican Texas governor that shipped many of these migrants to other states in the north. So they created this crisis, and we're just here to fix it.
Let me ask, if while Joe Biden was president and Kamala was VP, they weren't able to handle the migrant crisis, what makes you confident that if Kamala were to be president, she'd be able to handle it?
She'll be able to handle that crisis. She's a career politician and a career public servant. She has the specialization and the professionalism to get it done, unlike the other candidate who is a convicted felon.
Absolutely. There's one last issue I want to touch on in Springfield, Ohio. It's a very small town of something like 60,000 people that was eventually people, like something like 20,000 Haitians migrated to and sort of overwhelmed the city. What's your reaction to people who are saying, over 3 years, to increase the population by something like 30% is a lot for a community to handle?
There are many cities across America where we have Ukraine immigrants, we have immigrants from Eastern Europe, and there's no question with them. There's no issue with them. No one's questioning that. People are only questioning what's happening with Haitians and Springfield because they're black. This is pure racism, pure discrimination. Let's be fair here.
You don't believe that? You believe it's all based on the color of the skin, not
Absolutely. These immigrants are renewing Springfield. They're abandoned homes, abandoned factories, and they're producing, working, being a positive contribution to those communities.
Well, let me ask, don't they, in a sense, they increase rents in the area if a population is swiftly increasing?
Well, unfortunately,
social services are
non-Haitian
strange.
Landlords are jacking up the price of real estate, making these poor immigrants pay more money and exploiting them. So if anything, this has shed light upon how these migrants are being, and I hate to use that word because the words we use are very important. I'm an attorney, okay? These are people seeking freedom, they're here legally as part of a TPS, Temporary Protected Status Program. They followed the rules. Why is it that every time we do everything that we're supposed to do, another standard is created? Why? Because we're black.
Well, absolutely. Well, legislator, thank you so much for your time. One last thing, if you had a message to Trump based on this issue, what would it be?
You made a big mistake. Big mistake. Just like in Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts, when that salesperson in Beverly Hills and Rodeo Drive denied her of shopping at that store and she lost on the commission and she came back with all the shopping. She said, big mistake, big mistake. You have now activated the Haitian community in Florida, in New York, and all across the United States. Big mistake. You lost the election.
Legislator, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. We're out here today in Nassau County, outside of where Trump's holding his rally. Can you tell me why you decided to come out here today, outside of where Trump's having a rally?
Because we are Haitian and we don't eat pet. Okay, we come to this country, we work hard. We pay taxes, we bought house, we have our kids went to school, we have lawyers, we have journalists like you. We don't eat pets, okay? Trump belong with P. Daddy in the same cell because they are all so bad, terrible.
Well, what's your reaction to Trump and J.D. Vance talking about this at the debate, saying they're eating the cats, eating the dogs?
They are all morons. They are two morons together, okay? So we don't eat pets, and they are liars too. So that's why they are going to see that White House only on TV. They will never make it there.
What's your message to Trump supporters out here with the sign?
You know my message to Trump? Fuck him.
What about his supporters? There's so many of his supporters.
Don't worry about them. They don't know shit. They are all, you know where they are going. They're going to see him go to jail with PDD because you know what? They are together. They are friends.
Let me ask you, JD said he's willing to create stories if it means more people will talk about this issue, the issue being immigration. Did you hear that? And what do you think when JD's, fear-mongering around immigration?
He doesn't know what he's talking about, He doesn't even know what he's talking about. It's all lie. You know what? What is their plans for America? They don't have plans for America. You know what? They destroy our country, and then they are going to destroy America.
Let me ask, we are dealing with a migration crisis in the city. What's your reaction to people who are saying, I'm concerned about immigration crisis? There's a migration crisis here in New York.
I feel bad for them because you know what? We have a great country. They should go pick up all the gangs that they put in Haiti, and then we will have a great country. That's my message to them. Go and let them pick up the gangs that they put in Haiti.
I know recently at this last debate, he's drawn the ire of some Haitians as a result of his comments about eating cats and dogs behind us. He's drawn protesters as a result of it. What are your thoughts on that stuff?
Well, let's put it this way. Every little thing that comes out of his mouth, they expand it to something catastrophic. So this is what the Democrats are running on. It's all about rhetoric and hate speech and things of that nature. This is what they're trying to do, just to get people riled up and hate the president even more.
What's your reaction to people who call his comments racist?
They're not true. He's not a racist.
Not a racist.
He's not a racist. Come on, stop it already. Really?
The African American race. He's helped the Spanish race. He's helped everybody in America.
Can I ask, what is your guys' top political issue going into this upcoming election?
The border.
And tell me, why is that your top concern?
Well, there's 10 or 12 million in here, illegals in here already. I welcome them into the country, but legally and by the right way. My grandparents came in the right way, but we have to stop. We have to close it.
Here. Too many people that want to hurt America.
We have to close the border. We have to.
I know he's had these controversial comments about Haitians that's caused many of them to protest behind you now. What do you make of this stuff?
I mean, I understand that everyone has a right to feel how they feel, what they feel passionate about. I haven't seen any footage of Trump making any direct threats to Haitians or Haitian culture. So I'm just supporting him as an American.
Absolutely. I mean, these people are calling Trump racist, and they're saying that his comments about them eating cats and dogs in Springfield are wrong and hurtful. What do you make of that?
Well, I look at him as a president that's for all Americans, and if immigration is a problem here and he's going to tackle it head on, I support him 100%.
Many people call him racist. You're obviously a person of color. People of color vote something like 80+% Democrat. Can you tell me what's your reaction when people call him racist?
Well, I don't know him personally to know if he's racist. I just know what some of his policies are and what he plans to do for all Americans.
Absolutely.
That's why I support him.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you. We're out here today outside of Trump's rally. You and others are protesting his rhetoric around Haitian immigrants. Can you tell me why you came out?
I came out because any decent human being would understand that this man is just perpetrating hate, and we need to stop it. And the good Lord let me wake up this morning and told me to come to this Coliseum. So that's why I'm here to protest and to let everybody know we don't accept that type of behavior coming from our president or future president.
What's your message to Trump supporters as they walk into the stadium here?
This man is convicted of 34 felonies and he assaulted 26 women. What else needs to be said? You don't need to be in office. We don't want you there.
Senator J.D. Vance said on this issue, if I need to create a story to get people to pay attention, then I will. Did you hear that, and what was your reaction to that?
My reaction is he is just so ignorant and stupid.
So, well, I know that this kind of rhetoric came about because of Springfield, Ohio. It was a small town of something like 60,000 people. 20,000 migrants came in over the course of a few years. Some people were complaining about house rent going up there and then the different social services being strained there. What's your reaction to people complaining about things like that?
This is America. When people come to America, whether you're an immigrant, whether you're a relative, whether you're a friend, you're coming to America. And we the doors are open for everybody. Now, you go through the process legally, absolutely, because everyone has to be counted because I'm counted. Whenever the government wants to find me, they can. So should everybody else.
So is that to say you're against illegal immigration?
No, I'm against illegal. Well, define illegal immigration. What is that to you?
I guess coming over the border without proper papers or without proper asylum claims.
If we find individuals like that, we need to bring them in, and they need to go through the process. But we also need to understand why people are coming here, where they're coming from. They're coming from countries where they're dying, where they're starving, where their children are dying. I mean, who can blame a human being who wants to be in a better situation?
What's your reaction to people complaining about the migrant crisis here in New York City? For example, Mayor Eric Adams is very concerned about the migrant crisis in the city.
That's just part of what we have to do as a country. We have to deal with certain uncomfortable situations that we may not like, but we have to deal with it and deal with it in a proper way, and that's respectful to human beings. Every person is a human being.
Should we have any limit to how many legal and illegal immigrants we're allowing in?
See, that's a discussion that the Congress needs to have, and our representatives, we would talk to them about that. Yes, let's have the discussion. Let's have an open discussion, but stop all of this hate and this divisiveness.
Absolutely. Many people are calling JD and Trump racist over these comments. What do you think of that?
Of course they are. If someone has Nazi memorabilia in their house or KKK, how am I to interpret that? You're a racist.
Sir, thank you so much for your time. Was there anything else you wanted to mention?
No, just God bless America, and this is a great country.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Trump and his campaign have been working hard to do outreach to the black community, to the Hispanic community. Is there anything he could do or say at this point to help make inroads, you think, with the Haitian community?
Nothing at all, because this is not the first time. When he was elected, the first thing he did, he went against the Haitian people.
Yeah, he called it an S-hole.
He called Haiti a S-word. So there is nothing he can do, but we know him already.
What was your reaction to that when he said that back when he first?
I was very angry. I was very angry. That's why in 2020, I stood in the line for so long, so I could vote against him. And I make sure I call all my friends in Florida, all over the other states, to vote blue against Trump. And then we will do it again.
Let me ask, in Springfield, Ohio, where these rumors came from, they are dealing with a migrant crisis there, where the population shot up 20,000 people in a few years. We're dealing with a migrant crisis here in the city. What do you think about the migrant crisis and Republicans concerning themselves with this issue?
But if there was an issue, really, they have a government. That's why we pay taxes. We have a government. Anything the government should handle. It's not about Trump, because remember J.D. Vance said that it is a lie. He just put it out for because he wanted the media to move away from the Kamala Harris.
He wanted people to talk about immigration.
That's what he wanted. Yeah.
What's your reaction to so many Trump supporters out here today in Long Island, ready to go hear him talk?
But they have the right. I agree with them. I have no problem with them. They are American. I am Haitian who come to this country and become a citizen, so I can vote. I have my right, so where I can stand and say that I am against everything that Trump says.
Can I ask, what would your message be to Trump supporters to try to win them over?
But look at yourself. Trump doesn't represent you. Trump doesn't represent you, because I know American people. I know, I work with them. When I came here, I work in the house. I know. And they know Haitian work hard. They know a lot of them, they have Haitian working with them. So they know we are not perfect, because we are all human. Yes, but we come here, we make sure we do our best. So I don't have anything against them. The only thing I can say to them, look in the mirror. Trump doesn't represent you. Everything that Trump talk about, it's not America. It's not American people, because when you meet one-on-one with them, they don't talk like that. That's not the American people that I know.
You can't